Okay, 30 minutes to prep and 5 minutes to talk.
Yeah, that was a little hike. Well, because we haven't done this in a long time, so we had to like figure out how to.
Just making it overly complicated.
Yes, you do. You do.
Okay.
All right. So what are we doing here right now? We are giving life updates, right?
And this is Stefan.
And Sue try to do it all. Sue has been trying to do less, and Defon is still doing it all. So, in essence, Sue is still doing more with Defon. But I have intentionally tried to do less. And I think it's worked out well for me.
Okay, so who should do the update first?
Well, I think the kids are coming upstairs and they're going to be loud, so we might need to break for a hot minute. So back to the update. Who's going to update first? All right, so I'll update you guys first. So what's been going on with me? I am still at home with the kids most of the days. Well, they're in school, but then, you know, there's sports and like art class and stuff like that. So I'm here for them after school. And I have started a new position for a home care agency. I am working as the director of new market development. And so that's been going really well. Everyone is really nice. It's a Chinese home care agency, but they want to expand into the US market. And so it's been really interesting meeting everyone and learning more. And yeah, it's been fun. We did a TikTok today and it was fun. But yeah, so I've been doing that. And then my doctoral program should be starting up again this summer. So I will get back into that. I still am going back and forth on what I want my dissertation topic to be because I still have time to change that. So I'm still thinking about what I want it to be. And then what else? I am back with volunteering for the trauma nonprofit that I was volunteering with before the pandemic. And so I'm just starting back up with them. They're just ramping things back up after the pandemic. So I'm looking forward to that as well. And as far as I go, I think I've lost maybe 10 pounds almost. It's only taken 2 years, but I've lost about 10 pounds. I still have about 30 more pounds to go, but I have enjoyed getting active again and working out. My only issue is I like to eat food. Food tastes so good. I like to eat the food. But I have to eat more healthy foods and just, get into a healthier way of living. So I am on my weight loss journey, and then just still in my self-discovery. So yeah. And then, I help Defon with things that need to be helped with. So what's been going on with you, boo? You got a lot of stuff going on.
Yes, the big news is... Well, actually, that's not really the big news. That's nothing. The hair is green. It's not barely green anymore. The hair green is because I ordered a car that's a custom lime green color, and I decided to dye my hair to match the car that I was getting because I'm so excited.
He decided to have me dye his hair to match.
Well, I did it myself 20 years ago. It didn't turn out as well, so I'm going to blame you if it doesn't turn out well. Mm-hmm. That's why you're doing it. That's why you did it. But it turned out well. It's a little faded now, but it was pretty bright. Mm-hmm. So the actual big news, I have two big news. The actual big news is, as you guys know, I'm a professor at a university here in Pennsylvania, and just this year, after 7 years being there, 5 years full time, I finally was awarded tenure and was promoted to associate professor. So students can stop thinking I'm a teaching assistant, because before, when you first start as a professor, your title is assistant professor.
Well,
So
they'll
it's like,
probably still think that with your green hair.
yeah, they're probably always going to think that anyway. So yeah, so if you're not familiar with the tenure system, once you get tenure as a university professor, you get a perpetual contract. You can only be let go for very few rare specific reasons. So it's almost kind of like a lifetime appointment, basically, which the intent is for you to be able to take on controversial topics and to be able to be free in your classroom, research. So, and in the topics that you discuss without being in fear of, pissing people off and getting fired, which I feel like that's definitely a good thing for me, because I frequently step on toes and piss people off. Right? So yeah, you see, she's thinking, agreeing. And then the second part of big news is, I can't believe we haven't done an update for this long. Is so last year, in February, I purchased two properties, a office building next to a parking lot, next to an empty lot, and the intent was for me to open my dream business, which a dream I had for 20 plus years, is open a car dealership. And a year and 2 months later, finally in the last couple of weeks, so I got all the, I guess the box checked off and got my dealer plates and everything is set ready to go. And I'm in the process of acquiring inventory. So the dealership will be a go once school is over. I'm going to be specializing in late model, sports and luxury, and just like cars that people enjoy driving. It's not just for transportation. And appropriately, we named the business Larbel, which stands for Live Your Best Life. We'll probably do a video once we open, and so I can show you around and to see the cars and stuff we're dealing with. But basically, extension of who I am as a person and the things that I'm passionate about. And we spend so much time in our cars, and I enjoy driving. So I would like to be able to, bring that feeling of happiness and joy to other people.
Yeah, and well, first of all, you really enjoy buying cars. But you really do enjoy cars, because like we'll be driving down the road and you can hear a car and you know what it is. And then, yeah, so you really do love cars.
Yes, but didn't want to make a career out of it, I suppose. I just remember that. So we have three of the same cars in the driveway right now, and I just remember when I was working and in a not so glamorous position. I remember me and one of my I guess coworkers. We always admired this one customer that came in a brand new white M3, and we always dreamed one day that we'll have that car, and now we have like three of them. And then I just generally be around cars. I've wanted to have a car dealer for such a long time, because it's a profession. I guess it's a business that let you be around a lot of cars. You get to drive them, touch them, see them, and enjoy them. And then you let it go. I haven't gotten that far yet, because I haven't sold anything yet, because my temptation is just to keep everything instead of selling it. My mom always tell me, when have you sold anything? And well, you said that too. So, but I made a commitment to run a cool car dealership, and one that people enjoy to come and visit and get cars from. So that's what I'm gonna set out to do. Yeah. So this summer I'll be doing that mostly. There's a bunch of other smaller updates, but I think those two are the bigger ones. Oh yeah. So, and last year we started doing some charity or philanthropy work, and we set up a scholarship at the community college that we both went to, that benefits immigrants and single mothers.
Yeah.
And then we'll continue on that, and then I think we're going to continue to do that. And then I also started a pitch competition at University of Pennsylvania at my grad school. We encourage people to start with what's called benefit corporations, which are basically kind of like nonprofits. They provide social good, but it's a for-profit business. So we encourage people to try to make money, but also do good at the same time. So we had a successful first year competition last year, and we have one coming up in a few weeks, the second annual. And on top of that, We talked about an incubator forever, but this summer I will be running an incubator at University of Pennsylvania at my grad school from May to July or to August, and incubating probably like 5 or 6 businesses that are intended on doing good. So that's the first year of us doing that. It's my passion. I teach it, I practice, I live it, and I just want to encourage people and support people doing the same. So I'm excited about that.
Yep. We've been keeping up with our date nights.
Yep.
Maybe a little too much.
Yeah, well,
We like to go out and eat.
You lost weight. I did not. We did. I think I've actually probably gained 10 pounds since the last time we made the weight loss video.
Oh. Yes, but so we've been keeping up with our date nights. We usually go out at least once a week, if not like 2 or 3 times.
But it's good. We moved into as you saw the last update, we moved to a new area. We discovered several places that we really enjoy going to. It's beautiful. It's quiet and beautiful out here, but the city is also fairly close. Mm-hmm. So we have our spots.
No, but
Wilmington
fairly
is close.
Oh.
And then we joined the social club in Philadelphia, which we'll probably should do an update next week and just go through the club and talk about what that's like. It's a nice place.
Oh yes, and so here we are in front of you. We're making another update video for you, and both of us are working on our own individual social media. So I am starting to work on my L'Herbelle Beauty channel, just something that is focused on beauty and fashion and wellness and just empowerment overall, and just really L'Herbelling, living your best life. So so I really want to step into, because I'm going to be 40 in May, which is right around the corner. And I feel like I have grown in some ways, and almost hitting 40, I feel differently, I think differently, I view things differently. I really want to step into a new me in a great way, and just in a way that feels very authentic to me. So that is something that I am focusing more of my time and my energy and attention on.
Well, on my 40th birthday, the surprise party that you threw me, it was a focal point of, I guess it got me to think about who I am and what I needed to do and what I'm going to accomplish in the next decade. And it has been a good point, and I think that got me to a much better place. So I hope that you do that the same for you. And the initiative that you take this year take you to new heights and new places. I think that will happen.
Yeah, I think so. I'm confident in that.
And then I am, on the topic of social media, I'm also going to get back into making content for my Professor Z brand. I guess I'm now fully embraced being a professor, and then go back to trying to spread the good information, share my experiences, and doing the things that I set out to do during COVID. I think the going back to somewhat normal has kind of shifted my priority a bit, so I focus back to the things that I was doing before, and neglecting the social media content stuff. But I do realize I do enjoy to tell stories and talk and spread knowledge and helping people, especially strangers that I don't know. So I'm gonna try to get back to doing that this summer as well.
So, hopefully this is not the last video that you will see from us. Hopefully, well, we are planning on continuing and making more frequent videos, being a bit more consistent in the videos that we are able to make and put out, just so we can continue to engage with you all. Yeah, so if you have any questions or comments, let us know below. What else? Like, share, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. We will be making more videos. Yes, we will. Yeah, so.
Well, we always have a lot to say and a lot to share. It just, I don't know, sometimes it's difficult to squeeze in the part about making a video into it, and
Right.
we're not doing this for work. That's probably good and bad in a way. So you feel less obligated to actually go in and make a video, but we do want to share,
Yeah.
and so we will try to do that on a more consistent basis.
Yep. Yep. And leave comments below.
We do enjoy the comments.
Yes.
And then get her to make videos quicker.
Yes, yes. Okay. All right. Well, we will see you soon. Bye.
Bye.